Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We have a par 5 as our first challenge of the day. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. Swing didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. And second shot here on the first. Well done. We'll take those all day. Here we go, this putt for the bird. Currently sitting at 1 under par. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. Well, you made good contact with that one. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. Nice tempo on that chip, just nice and easy. Well done. And 1 under after that one. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. Nice approach, good stuff. This one's a short 3-foot putt. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Great swing. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just gotta drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. Here is your putt for eagle. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. All right, that'll work from that distance. 3 feet left. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. And after that one, you're 3 under. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. We are about 140 yards out. All right, let's hope this stays in the fairway. And this is your third shot. And nicely done, we're back in the fairway. This one's looking decent. Ooh, continues to be good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. All right, let's take a look at the scorecard after that one. And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Approach shot worked out just fine. 21 feet to the cup from here. Oof. And for your par. And as we look at the leaderboard, the current leader is leading by a stroke. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Way to go out there, looking good. This next putt is for your birdie. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. And the 8th hole is a par 4. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Oh, it's getting there. Nicely done! Dropping it in there for the bird. Good stuff. 4 under par currently. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just raw power unleashed there. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. Hey, I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Shaping up out here. That's birdie number 6 on the day. That hole bring things down to 5 under for you. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And now this from 13 feet. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. So far, so good. Amazing shot. 8 strokes off the lead as we move to the next.
Once upon a time, in a famous story, a girl named Alice.
Okay, teeing off now on the par 4 11th.
She followed him and soon found herself falling down a very deep hole into a strange place called Wonderland.
Maybe cigarettes and alcohol are like medicine.
Nowadays, there are still girls whose curiosity leads them to strange places.
Everything's different. Even me. I'm not somebody else. But I don't feel like I'm... Wait.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Looks like a right to left break. And that will go down. Well done. And right now you're 7 under for the day. And the 12th hole is a par 4. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. This putt is about 11 feet. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. That was fantastic. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh, you hit that one well. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Come on, kick left. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. And here you go. This for the birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh my, that's too bad. All right, let's head to the next. And you're 8 under par currently. And now for the par 5, 14th hole. Good stuff. This one could end up in the rough. Not sure though. And it looks like you'll end up in the deep rough. Setting up for our third shot. Five feet left to go. And your score is currently 9 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. Okay, green is elevated. Okay, on the green safely. Here's a putt from 19 feet. Here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, what do we have here? Ooh, continues to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And we have a one-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. That sounded good. That'll play pin high, well judged. Here we go. This is for birdie. And it looks like this one's just a little bit left to right. Well, that one dropped, and that's for birdie. And you're currently sitting at 11 under. Next up is the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Great work there. That's a great approach. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. And 12 under is your current score. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh my goodness, that was spicy. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Well, you had that one dialed in, didn't you? And 7 feet to the cup. Okay, that's good. That is actually great. Finishing your round with a birdie today, good stuff. And at the end of the day, 13 under par for you. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello and welcome to this society event. My name is John. Okay, starting with a par 5 first hole here. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round. Good one. And this is about 165 yards out. I like that. All right. This for the eagle. Oh! Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Starting things off under par. That is what I like to see. And we have a little bit of wind to deal with on this hole. So far, so good for this one. Great swing. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. And this shot is fading a little bit. This one to safe par. And after that one, your current score, a veritable 14 under par. Now we will tee up on the 3rd hole. You managed to get a good swing on that. Going towards that hole. Oh my, look at you. Sneaky, sneaky. Dropping that in from the fairway. I see what you did there. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Okay, looking good. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Send this ball home, you'll plop a birdie on the scorecard. Nothing wrong with that. And currently sitting 4 strokes off the lead. Careful out there, we got a tailwind blowing. No good. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. This putt's tracking. Good job. We're in par. Wow, 16 under after that hole. All right, 6th hole now, and we got a par 3. Nice approach. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Next hole coming up in your 5 strokes off the lead. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Setting up around 130 yards. And 5 strokes back at this point. Well, better luck next time. Oh, nice little chip there. Okay, that putt's done. Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Swinging like silk. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. This for eagle. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Oh, look at this thing. All right, you did most of the work. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. That one will bring it down to 5 under. And we've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Oh no, brutal. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, par 3 to start the back 9. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Here's our 2nd shot on the 10th. And just a little tap here needed. And tapping in for par. Okay, next hole coming up, and you're 4 strokes off the lead. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Here's our 2nd shot on hole number 11. This one's about 15 feet. This putt's going uphill and to the right. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. Ooh, catching the downslope. This one's going to run out. Good shot. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. And teeing off now in a long par 4. That was good. All right, this one's about 85 yards out with 4 strokes off the lead. Decent approach there. And here we have a 16-foot putt. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh, that was close. And drop this one in for your par. Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. And 4 strokes back at this point. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Oh. And now this from 4 feet. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. And now the par 4, 15th. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. And that approach was a bit wayward. Oh, come on, get in there. Nicely done. And if you'll indulge me, let's take one more look at that shot. All right, 9 under is your score. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Nice putt on that one, in there for the birdie. Current leader enjoying a two-stroke lead at the moment. And the 17th is next. This one's a par 4. Okay, and from the sand, I like it. I like what you did there. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. And after that one, you are one stroke up on the rest of the competition. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. I'm having that. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And this is about 4 feet. And the putt drops, and you get to end your round with a par. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time.